How's it flying, guys? This is Lance Corporal Hawk 30, and I'm sorry it took so long, Boldfish, but I'm finally back to Tsurezure Children Abridged. This is episode 6. Now, I still have a lot to catch up on. Warning you guys right now. It's still going to be a while before I'm completely caught up. Even then, though, even when we reach September 1st, I still don't think I'm going to be completely caught up, unfortunately. But I'm glad you guys have been, most of you guys have been pretty patient about this, throughout this pause on new requests. I am thankful that that's been the case. Minus maybe a couple of people who didn't see the announcement, but yeah. Anyways, we're going to get into this. Link to the original will be in the description. Go watch it before you watch me react to it. Always support Boldfish. Go subscribe if you haven't already. They put out a bunch of stuff. And all sorts of different abridges and little side projects too. So it's definitely got variety when it comes to abridged. It's not just one abridged and done. They do a fair amount. And as everyone else can see, if you haven't already, I've got myself a new microphone. So now I can actually hear what I sound like as I record. It's not quite a perfect setup because I don't want like my computer fan to be caught, because it picks that up pretty good. So if you hear that in the background, which you may, sorry, I don't know a way to properly mute that out. So, but anyways, we're gonna get into this, and as I said, go watch the original before you watch me react to this. And I suppose let's just go. I'm trying to remember what happened in the last one. But I've no doubt we'll see.
Sugawara. Why does the rain never stop?
Why does the rain never stop?
Inside my own head.
Ah, is this the depressed girl talking? You were the... Yeah, I know which one you were.
You like her, don't you? I know you, and you never looked at stars. You like Sasahara, don't you?
Of course not. She just promised me some hoes. Why do you even care anyway?
Turn that
I
up a
want
bit.
her to reject your loser ass already.
What?
You act like some player, but I know you. You've
Oh.
never been with any girls. You're trying to find girls to sleep with, so you don't have to feel like a virgin loser anymore. It's pathetic if you ask me.
The fuck wrong with you? I bring you into this club thinking you would play nice, but you're the same bitch you've always been. Why do you
Okay.
care so much what I do, or
Pretty
who
harsh.
I do or don't sleep with?
Because I thought when we were friends in middle school, I was special. But because you were made fun of when you hung out with me, you just ignored me.
Ooh.
I had to Mac and you were whack, so I had to step back.
What the
Really?
fuck does that mean?
Yeah, that's what I
It
want to
means you're
know.
annoying, so I left your ass.
Only problem is you really don't feel that way. Only
Does
our
she
fake
wanna be with
friends
him?
From back then thought so.
I did feel that way. You hate me.
You hated me first.
It's settled. We both hate each other.
I wouldn't be here if I hated
Okay,
you,
then.
you dense idiot.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh,
Do you not get it? We were
She's
so
into
close
you,
in
you
middle school.
dingus.
The only friend I had, but I wanted more, and I could tell you did as well. But you let your insecurities get away of us, and you broke my heart and left me alone. How dare you even question me?
the hell?
I see that you're hurting. I'm sorry for everything I did to you. This might not be enough, but it's a start. Maybe we can try being friends again.
Oh, no. Not what she
Stupid can
wanted.
you be? You don't
Not
get it,
what
do you? You think I'm gonna forgive you?
But I thought you didn't hate me.
I absolutely hate you!
Wait, so you do hate me?
You're insufferable!
She want you, bruh. What's... Uh-oh. Finn, the end. You're
Why
dead.
does it never stop raining?
Somebody
Did I
get that.
deserve the harsh punishments? Was I a bad kid?
I was
guess
about
I
to
was
be
never
here.
told I was a good kid. My
We
mind
got
is
into some
always
serious
thinking
territory
about
real
it.
quick.
I always wonder if I'm being kind and helpful enough. I never felt useful and kept chasing that feeling.
What are
You
you
should
gonna
always
say?
have someone caring around, so that you're never too hard on yourself, so that you're never alone.
Good words of advice.
They say that the people who say they can and say they can't are usually right. What about the people who are told that?
I believe they're usually wrong.
What do you want to do in the future after schools are all over?
I'm not sure, but I want to help people. People who had
A
really
noble goal.
sad lives. I want them to be happier.
Why
See,
is
that's a
that?
noble goal.
I've been told it's silly, because I can never relate to people struggling since I never had a hard life. How can I help people who have been through hard times when I had a good life?
Yeah.
But I believe that's precisely why I need to help those struggling.
This is kind of speaking to me right now because there have been a few groups or have even had a few friends that they were saying that they were having hard times or were going through tough times. And I may not have related to the things that they were going through. That's not to say that my own life has been easy, just that I didn't have the same struggles that they did. I grew up in a pretty good household my whole life. I didn't have abusive parents or anything like that. And, well, I have family members that's going in different routes. But like I wasn't beat within an inch of my life or anything like that. You know, I had a fairly stable household. It was just I was in the interesting predicament of my parents divorcing when I was 2, then my mom moving me, my sister, newborn baby brother, and with my stepdad at the time up to the literal opposite end of the continent, not just on the horizontal level, but the vertical too. It's like it was all like zip from southeast all the way to the farthest northwest you can get in the North America, which is Alaska. From Georgia to Alaska. It makes it hard to see your dad every other weekend like the divorce papers had said and like we'd been doing. So I only got to see him a month out of the year. So that was something that, like, I didn't have a together family. My family was very much broken up. So, but, you know, neither of my parents were abusive. I don't hate either of my parents, and I still didn't. I may have disagreed with the way things had happened growing up, but can I honestly say personally that I would have changed anything? I really don't know how different my life could have been if I had been able to spend more time with my dad. I may not have met my best friends, who I've only been able to meet up here in Alaska. I may have had an entirely different set of friends, and I wouldn't trade the friends that I have now for anything. So, yeah, like, I may not relate to everybody's struggles, but I think that I've had some of my own struggles and I try to at least put myself in the mind of the people that I want to help. If you're hurting, I'd like to be able to help. And if any of my subscribers are going through a rough time, my Discord link is in the description. This isn't me trying to finagle you like, hey, come join this just so I can get bigger. No. If you genuinely feel like you need someone to talk to, and if I'm available, because I do have a work schedule that I have to work around. I'm not available 24/7, unfortunately. But if you have something you want to get off your chest, you want to DM me on Discord after you've joined the server, go right ahead. That's an open invitation right there. But anyways, back to this.
It's hard to explain.
Is that the only reason you want to be with me? Because I'm sad.
What?
I don't think that's the
You
reason.
said you want to help sad people. You must have known I was sad.
I honestly didn't know until I got to know you a little bit. For all I know, you could just have resting sad face. But being gloomy's okay. Think of Eeyore. People love him.
Yeah,
I'm
they
being
do.
serious.
Ah, dang. Sorry. Whoa, you laughed.
Yeah, I guess I did. Well, I thought it was funny. It just took a second.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not my business. But I think you should smile more often. It's really nice. Honestly, with that smile, you deserve the world.
Alright, now you're laying it on too thick.
You son of a...
Little late to that one, dude.
Thank you, Sugawara.
Hurry, catcher.
It finally stopped raining. For the time being.
Wow, not as much in the way of comedy that I would have expected. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit for this. Okay, so Shizuo was in this one. I know who Shizuo is. I've actually collabed with her a couple of times. So I wonder if that was her character. That I think that was who. Boldfish, tell me who was who. Or hold up. That's okay. What was the rest? Let me see. Actually, let me look back. Okay. Alrighty. I believe that these are the actors/actresses. Right here. Kaga was Ediolosa. Nanase was Shizuo. Takano was Marina. And Sugawara was Nexus. Hold on. Let's see.
You like her, don't you?
Yeah, Shizuo was the girl at the start. It's been a while since I've talked to Shizuo, but I'm pretty sure Shizuo was the first girl.
I know you, and you never looked at stars. You like Sasa.
Anyways, though, if I'm wrong, someone will correct me, and much apologies if I have, and if not, well, you guys just sat here and let me look like an idiot for the past minute or so, going, oh no, I don't remember how the people I used to talk to all the time sounds. Like, no, I'm a horrible person. These are the ways of the world. The internet never forgets. But I'm small enough that I'm sure someone will forget. That got a little more depressing than I intended it for it to be. Yeah. So, but anyways, though, I didn't figure that this would have more of a depressing overtone than the other ones. At least it feels like that. It feels like the message of the last few, because there've been a couple of ones where Boldfish has put out a bit of a message in some of the dialogue, and I get like this character. The two characters that we see at the start, yeah, they were the comedy in this one. But I like the approach that he's doing. It's not 100% funny. It's like half and half between funny and actual meaningful discussion. And that's something that I'm not sure if I've seen a lot of other abridges do. Obviously, any good abridge, I think, has to have a good aspect of comedy. But when it's this even in an episode between comedy and seriousness, like, even, like, Helsing Ultimate Abridged, the last 2 episodes, they had their serious moment. The last 3 episodes had their serious moments, but it was still majority comedy. And the seriousness was kind of... had the comedy in those were kind of underlying the seriousness a bit. But yeah, this was good. I thought that this was a good addition to the lineup from what we've had. It's weird to think how long it's been since I watched the first one. I don't know. It feels kind of weird that if he had only focused on this one series, I really don't think that his channel would be as unique as it was. A lot of channels that do a bridge series only focus on 1, maybe 2 different stories to focus on, and that's great. Look at Team 4-Star. They've done only maybe a handful of miscellaneous abridges, but their mainstay has always been Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and their other one that was an annual thing to look forward to was Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, and that was both of those are excellent examples of a bridge. But like with Boldfish, constantly branching out into new territory when it comes to abridges. Like, it's not focused only on one series, or even focused only on 2 series. And I think that's a good thing, that it makes his channel stand out to me. And yeah, I would definitely recommend, definitely go subscribe. You might be surprised at what you find. He deserves 10 to 20 times the amount of subscribers that he has. He really does. I think he deserves more subscribers than me. I'm going to be outright honest and say that. But anyways, that's for the YouTube recommended section to decide. But I will be sharing this around. Anyways, what did you guys think? Let me know in the description down. The description. You're going to edit my videos in the description, change around what the reality. Let me know in the comments down below is what I meant to say. Like if you enjoyed. Comment what your thoughts are about this style of a bridge that's going on, what he talked about in this. Subscribe if you're new, and tap the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video. That way you don't miss any reactions, gameplay, or otherwise for me. And also go check out my Discord. Link is down in the description. Come join. We'll talk, have some fun, post some memes, post some art, post some music if you want. And just come if you need somewhere to talk. The door to the Discord server is always open for anyone who wants to come. This has been Lance Corporal Hawk 30, signing off.